Guys, my name is Danny and welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Working Girl, which returned to my channel last Saturday, and I hope you're enjoying this. But anyway, I'm not playing with Crystal just yet. I've just jumped to the Olsen family, which is a care home in Willow Creek, because I was showing you off the social services career mod. I'm just gonna upload. I just recorded that, and I'm gonna upload that before this mod, so it doesn't so it makes sense. But anyway, Nigel Olsen is a child protective service worker, and he's just about to get a promotion to the next level, and he's been assigned. Well, he hasn't actually yet been assigned to Crystal's case, but he runs this care home, which is a little bit run down, and it doesn't have that much of a budget, and the walls are a little bit mouldy, and the counters are a little bit not very nice, but he does his best. He does his best with the little budget that he gets, because there's been budget cuts. So he does have a mum called Teresa Sharp, who's married to Jeffrey Sharp's stepfather. They're both in the social services career. She's the top level of the administrative branch, DCO, National Director, and he's the top level of the Child Protective Services National Director. And they've got Oscar and Daryl together. They are married. She was in a relationship with Nigel's father, Damon Olsen. He was quite abusive, both physically and mentally, to her. He's got Lincoln with Kaylee, who's in the tech guru career. He was quite high up in another custom career, the hotel career, but he lost his job when he got accused of stealing money. He is a gambler and he is an alcoholic, and it was quite abusive to Nigel. I'm just going to do another cheat. Oh shoot. So Damon, not Damien. Sorry guys, I'm a bit all over the place today. So he's got a meeting with his mum. His dad's a drug addict and a drug dealer. Select active friendly. I'm going to make them enemies, and I'm going to just make him disappear just now. So he's up bright and early this morning. Quite annoyed because he works 7 days a week, 70 hours a week. But he was assigned to the case when he got put. He became a social services agent when he got put into care himself because of his father's abuse, and he wants to look after vulnerable Sims and vulnerable kids. So we have Ryland Franz. He's a whiz kid. He's a geek. And we've got Rusty Gilchrist, romantic, hot-headed and dastardly, not got very good conflict resolution, and is a public enemy. And Noel Cortez, painter extraordinaire, and bookworm, creative and amuser. I don't really have backstories for those Sims. So I'm going to leave the kids at home, although I probably shouldn't leave them at home. So he was kind of mad at his mum for leaving him with his father, and she regretted that as well. But they've kind of made up and whatnot. I'm just going to go to I think we'll go to a coffee shop. So he kind of wants to start a family. I'll introduce you to him in a second. I mentioned this mod a little bit in the last part of Legacy Challenge, but I didn't really play with it. And I'm really happy that this mod came out. Cause I had been looking for this for kind of a while. So he is a super parent, he's a genius creative, gloomy and domestic. And he's got a couple of skills, level 5 in charisma, and level 5 of writing and level 3 of logic. Discuss work. Just chat and you can go sit here together. Come on then. And have a deep conversation. So he's just chatting with his mum and asking her what's up, and she's telling him, I'm okay, but I've got a case for you. There's a sim in Brindleton Bay called Crystal Dahl, who's she's an ex-drug addict, and she's got 2 kids. Her boyfriend's been sent to prison for murder, and she used to be a prostitute, but she is getting her life back on track, and I just want you to keep an eye on her and make sure that the kids are okay, and if you can, we would prefer her kids not to go in care, because you know there are budget cuts. And he's telling his mum, yeah, about those budget cuts. Is there any possibility that, you know, I can get some more money so that I can give the kids the things that they need? And she's telling her, no, I don't think there is any way we can get any more budget to you. I nearly lost my own job, you know, and we're having to cut staff all over the place. You're kind of lucky, Nigel, that you're still a social worker, basically. So you're gonna give his mum a hug, a loving hug. So she's given him Crystal's address. I think the game would prefer not to actually listen to me. So this mod can be found on Mod The Sims, and it's by Miss Manny 09. And I was really pleased that this mod came out, because I do have a lot of vulnerable Sims. Damn it. And I know my games are a bit dramatic and a bit quite not very nice, but I do things for entertainment purposes, and I want to show the vulnerable side of Sims. So I am going to introduce myself to Crystal. So I was telling her, hi Crystal, I've been assigned to your case by the social services. I'm Nigel Olsen. She's kind of worried actually. She's telling him, social worker, I am trying the best to look after my kids, and can I ask who's actually shocked me in? And he's telling her, nobody's shocked you in, but I just want you to know that I'm not going to take your kids away from you. I'm just going to try and help you be the best parent that you can. Help you get the support that you need. And I am on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you want, I'll give you my number. I'm not going to take your children away from you, Crystal. I'll just get to know the other Sims as well. So yeah, hopefully now Crystal can get the help that she needs and get her life back on track. He's just telling her, look Crystal, this is not a very nice place to bring up kids, but I know that every department of the government is struggling right now. But I'm going to try and help you get any support that you need. Nigel, I'd like you to go to the toilet, please. So actually, he's got to go and check on his father. And then I think he's going to go check on Braylon as well. Remember, Braylon's in prison because he murdered Crystal's abuser, Pierce. He's going to call him Pierce Brosnan then. Pierce Adcock. Sorry. I don't know why I thought Pierce Brosnan. So he wants to be friendly with Noel, and he wants to watch World Culture Network. He wants to send a playful text. She's going to try and brighten his father's day. Father's a bit of a, not a very nice guy actually. So, Dad, I don't want to cause an argument, but I do have a job to do, and just so happens to be in the social services. I want to help you with your addictions and looking after Lincoln. I'm just going to do a little bit of a cheat relationship, set out to friendly, friends. I think Damien is just worried that Lincoln will get taken into care. He was actually really upset when Nigel got taken into care. I know he was quite abusive, but he has his own troubles as well. Kind of why I like vulnerable Sims. Anyway, I am gonna go see Braylon. So Crystal hasn't been able to see Braylon for months. I thought that kind of made sense actually. So I probably should just like introduce myself to all the Sims in this lot. And that's Crystal's grandfather. He's not a very nice man either. So he's telling Braylon, look Braylon, for some reason he won't introduce himself to him. Nigel, could you do what I asked you to do? So look Braylon, I'm Nigel Olsen from the social services. I'm investigating your girlfriend Crystal's Dow's case, and just like to know that I'm not going to put your children into care. I'm going to do my best to help. She's still in love with Crystal. So I'm just going to leave him to chat, I think, and I'm not going to jump over to Crystal or Braylon, but I'm going to jump over to his dad. His dad's a party animal, gregarious, dance machine romantic and a drug dealer, and Lincoln is whiz kid and genius, and Kaylee is Renaissance sim, quick learner, active, creative and cheerful. So he was a hotel worker, but I'm going to put him in the welfare. But I am going to see. Yeah, he was a hotel worker, but he got caught stealing money, so he got laid off. They've got quite a strained relationship because he does take drugs, so he's going to like get into an argument with her. They might woohoo together. Well, that's what I mean. He's kind of abusive. That's technically rape. Technically rape. So she is level 7 startup entrepreneur. I used Lane's house for some reason to put them in. I need to add another bathroom. I think she's gonna insult him. It implies mother's a llama. Criticise woohoo techniques and I think they might fight. See, I told you he's not very nice, he's Damon. She's had enough of him, basically. I think that's why Lincoln's not home. No, she's telling him no, I don't want to see you. Get out of my sight, basically. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to get out of her sight. And I think we'll go for a change to the blue velvet. I'm going to order my favourite drink and tell him a joke about Sunset Valley. Tell her a joke about Sunset Valley. Ask about Day. I'm just going to kind of just do a little bit of a cheat because he's a banker, is it, Alan? I'm going to kind of like make them dislike each other. He owes quite a lot of money to the bank actually, because he got gambling debts and he's into a lot of criminal activity as well. She's like, Alan's telling him, look Damon, I'm kinda getting sick of you not paying your debts off. The bank could actually literally repossess your house and you don't really care. Like, Damon doesn't really care, he's just gonna... I'm gonna grab a bush. I'm just gonna plop it outside, I don't care. So he was beaten up by his girlfriend. Kinda serves him right, actually. See, I'm gonna just check if she... No, she's not pregnant. He's a little bit drunk. He's not doing what I asked him to do. I think she was like, no, but he's quite forceful. Oh my god, Damon, will you do what the bloody hell I asked you to do? And you, will you do what I asked you to do as well? Actually, no, don't do that, because she'll get quite mad. Notice there are a lot of aliens in my game dressed up in really odd clothing. Like they're trying to fit in, but they didn't know how to fit in. Anyway guys, I think I'm going to end that part there. If you enjoyed this part, please give it a thumbs up. So there'll be two videos today, this part of Working Girl and a mod review. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm at 101 subscribers just now and I'm really grateful of you guys. Please let me know down below what you think, and yeah, I'll see you in the next part of Working Girl. Although it'll be the next video will be the Legacy Challenge tomorrow. But anyway guys, I'm going to end that part there and I will see you in the next part. Bye guys.